I'll give you first a rundown of briefly our understanding of the Pahalgam incident. If you see that the location of the site, that the Pahalgam, it is from the tip of the Badori Bulge. The crore distance is 108 kilometers and the ground distance is more than 200 kilometers. This is in context to the allegation that it was the terrorists, the people who were the perpetrators, they came across from the Pakistani side. So I just want to tell you that how deep inside the illegally occupied in Jammu and Kashmir this location of the site. If you see the map, the area, it is quite a hilly terrain. If you can show the terrain and open this slide. So if you see this, it's quite a hilly terrain, and the place where it happened, it's about 5.3 kilometers from the roadhead, another 1 to 2 kilometers from the police station, and this is either jeepable or on horseback that the people reach over there. So if you go to the next slide, you will see the first investigation report. It says that the incident culminated at about 14:20 hours, and the FIR has been filed at 14:30 hours. So after the incident finished, within 10 minutes, the police was there. It went there, it investigated, it went back, and then it filed the first investigation report. And the distance of travel is, one side is around about 30 minutes. So I don't think that it's humanly possible to do that. And if you see the contents of the FIR, the relevant part, we have highlighted it for you, it says that the people, the handlers were across the border. So they, within this 10 minutes, they concluded, and they found out in the investigation that whoever did it, from where he was being handled, it says there were indiscriminate firing, and so that is what it's trying to say. So this is all. Once we say that we have not seen any shred of evidence that how this evidence has been produced. So in this evidence there are so many holes and leaks that there is a lot of red flags and questions. That how within 10 minutes they were able to find that. You will see that within at 3 o'clock, around about 3 o'clock, 3:05, the social media handles in India started saying that it was the Pakistan attacked Pahalgam. So they were absolutely sure that what happened. Where is that evidence? We are till now today saying that okay, you knew at 3 o'clock that Pakistan attacked Pahalgam. Where is it?
Hi everyone, my name is Anil. I was looking for reliable news, so I checked out the Indian and Pakistani administration press conferences. After watching the Pakistan Army's press conference, I was completely surprised by how badly they tried to spread propaganda against India. What struck me most was the pretentious mindset behind their narrative. So, this video I'm making is to reveal the truth about what's really going on in the South Asia region. Before saying anything, let me clarify two things. First, please do not cut or edit my specific video clips and change their meaning like what was done in the recent Pakistani press conference. And second, try to understand the situation logically, scientifically, and socially. Every event has a context, and I will present reasons and evidence if you're patient enough to listen. Let me clarify India's position in the India Pakistan conflict. And let me tell you a pinpoint answer. Why is India blaming a Pakistan army sponsored terrorist organization behind the Pahalgam attack? To understand this, we must have scientific and deep logic because nothing happens without reason. First, every country is aware of its threats internally or externally. India shares the largest border with Bangladesh and has never blamed them for sponsoring terrorism, even though they are an Islamic country. The second largest border we share is with China, and we have never said that China is sponsoring terrorists. The third is Pakistan. We share the border with Indian states Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab, and Jammu Kashmir. And if you look carefully, most of the time the attacks happen in hilly and dense forest areas in Jammu and Kashmir, where hiding for terrorists is very easy. And this is one of the leading causes. Our Indian army sometimes faces difficulty in catching the terrorists. We also share a huge length of border with Myanmar and Nepal, but we never try to occupy any of our neighboring countries' land. In fact, India is a country that has been bled and choked several times, and the result is what the world is seeing now: Pakistan, Bangladesh, and other nearby places. Second and foremost point is that Pakistan's internal political instability and military dictatorship. If that's not the case, answer me just one question: why have the elected prime ministers of Pakistan gone to jail? Recent examples include Nawaz Sharif, Yusuf Raza Gilani, and Imran Khan. Tell me, is your country a super developed and transparent democracy where a PM's corruption leads to jail? Or do you have such a poor law and order system that anyone crooked can become prime minister? I think neither of these is true. Your country was previously ruled by military dictators, 33 years of past dictatorship history, and not a single government has completed its tenure. Besides, your administration has failed to provide good infrastructure to your people and maintain democratic stability. Look at yourselves. We started at the same time in 1947. Currently, your currency is one third the value of Indian currency. Your last 10 years' average GDP growth is just approximately 3 to 4%, and your average inflation is approximately 10%. Do you guys even think about where your country is heading? Third point, as I said, every country knows its threats. The 2008 Mumbai attack was a very painful incident. At that time, our late Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh's government tried their best to align with Pakistan's government and provide the proof. But you guys did not consider anything. May I know who was Ajmal Kasab and where he came from? Hotel Taj is a five-star international hotel that hosts high profile international guests. Do you really believe an illiterate terrorist group would have the courage and education to infiltrate such high security places? Actually, whenever Pakistan demands proof, it reminds me of the irony where the thief sits in the judge's chair and asks for evidence of his own crime. It's like letting the fox guard the hen house. Let me tell you the pinpoint message to you guys that India is not looking at Pakistan because Pakistan has nothing to offer India. They are poor state already in crisis. Just think for a minute. If Pakistan is further divided into two parts, what will India gain from it? Do you guys change our neighbor status? No. Nevertheless, everyone around the world knows this. Pakistan has three neighbors. You guys have very bad relations with the previous government of Afghanistan and even the current government of the Taliban. Both are led by Islamic people. So one can see Pakistan is unable to maintain good relations with either side. It is important to mention here that when Pakistan had two territories called East and West Pakistan, they were brutally torturing and killing their own people in East Pakistan. So, more than 500,000 people migrated to India, and India had to forcefully intervene. I don't know how you guys can treat badly to your own people, and you are doing the same thing again to the rest of your country. If not, then why is your country not developed equally in all its regions? Fourth and last point, you are giving reference to Indian media and FIR reports. Let me answer on this. According to the World Press Freedom Index 2025, Indian and Pakistani media rank 151 and 158 respectively, so I can say both are weak. But India has democracy. Whatever videos you showed are the result of freedom to speak. After watching this press conference, I'm completely sure that the Pakistani military is not going to stop cross border terrorism. They have no sense of regret or intellect. They are just here to rule over Pakistan and have nothing to do with citizen development or education. Every 2 to 5 years, the Indian government has to be ready for such incidents. My suggestion to the Indian government: this is the time to develop new technology to protect our territory. About the claim that India killed innocent people in its strikes, I'm surprised how useless your logic is. Let me explain. Let's consider some logical thinking or just use common sense. India used Rafale or other aircraft to put down terrorist camps, not to kill innocent Pakistani citizens. If India wanted to kill civilians, it wouldn't need expensive aircraft. A BrahMos or other missile would have been good enough. Do you think you need a knife to kill a cockroach? Not at all. And the Pakistani army claims they shot down 5 aircraft and spent 10 to 20 minutes explaining this. I was surprised. Oh God, let me tell you. First, the Indian Defense Secretary said they will update on this. There is no official statement yet. So, for now, I'll take your word. You might be right. Indian Air Force went there to neutralize terror camps, not to have coffee. And if they had to cross boundaries, even if they lost their aircraft, in my opinion, it's okay. When we have to conduct out of the box operations, we have to sacrifice time and energy. Even in a war with a small country, both sides must make sacrifices. Your ambitions and achievements are so low that anything India does becomes a museum item for you. Why don't you make a hand ring out of it and gift it to your army chief? He'll be happy. You also claim that none of your army personnel were killed except for a few injuries. We're happy to know this because we really don't want to kill you guys. We have nothing to do with you. Our 3 generations have moved on. We are busy building our country. You are a small corner on the side of India, and we will gain nothing from beggars. Sorry to say this, but this is the absolute truth.
This engagement and the results of that over here. The largest Tashkil. Now this is again on 25th of April, post Pahalgam, a terrorist was nabbed in the town of Jhelum in Punjab, Pakistan, and from the material, from his forensic of his mobile, a lot of information came out that he was working on behalf of the military intelligence of India. A terrorist being directly funded, sponsored, trained, and doing terrorist activity inside Pakistan for Indian military intelligence. I'll just show you 1 or 2 audios in which he is talking with his Indian military intelligence officials, their officers who are telling him what to do. So he is talking to an Indian Major Sandeep.
बलूचिस्तान से लेके लाहौर तक मेरा जो नेट है बैठा हुआ है ना, तो मैं अगर पैसा आपको भेज रहा हूँ इसलिए नहीं भेज रहा हूँ कि मेरा बंदा कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो जाए। आप कभी डायरेक्ट अपने अकाउंट में पैसा नहीं लेंगे। पहली चीज ये आपके लिए भी क्या कहते हैं, मैं एक डायरेक्शन देती लेके 10,000 रुपए यहाँ के मैं आपको इसलिए भेज रहा हूँ क्योंकि मुझको पता है कि कितने अमाउंट को डालने से आईएसआई या आपके यहाँ की एजेंसी या आपकी साइबर विंग हो गई, ठीक है ना, या आपका पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट हो गया या एनफोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट हो गई आपकी, वो उस चीज को मद्देनजर नहीं लेगी। समझ गया, ठीक है ना। जब आप बड़ा ऑपरेशन करेंगे, और मैं लाखों की बात कर रहा हूँ, जब आपको 3-4 लाख रुपए भेजे जाएंगे यहाँ से, तो आप लड़कों में क्या होता है, एक ऑपरेशन करने के बाद वो पागल हो जाते हैं। मैं आप इस तरफ की बात कर रहा हूँ। उनको लगता है जी सामने वाला बंदा पैसा देने के मूड में नहीं है। जी नहीं, सामने वाला बंदा पैसा देगा, बट आपको वो टुकड़े टुकड़े में करके देगा। मेरे लिए बहुत आसान है, मैं भी कमीशन देता हूँ किसी बंदे को देने के लिए, जो वहां पे बैठा हुआ है, जो अपनी रिस्क पे ले आपको भेज रहा है पैसा, उसको भी तो मैं दूंगा ना भाई। मेरा क्राइम तो है नहीं वो, या घर वाला तो मेरा है नहीं, वो भी मेरा दोस्त ही है। मेरा ताना तो मैं दूंगा ही दूंगा ना भाई, उसकी भी तो लेबर लग रही है। फिर मेरे को सेफ रखना है तो मेरे लिए आसानी है कि मैं एक बारी में दे दूं, मेरा काम, मेरे पैसे बच जाएंगे। बट मैं आप लोगों की सेफ्टी को मद्देनजर रखते हुए उसको 2-3-4 हिस्सों में बांट करके आपको देता हूँ, अकाउंट में नहीं, अलग अलग अकाउंट के अंदर। हम फ्यूचर में भी जब आप ऑपरेशन देंगे तो मैं आपको पैसे दूंगा। तो इस तरीके से जब चलेंगे आप पेशेंटली, तो हम लंबा चलेंगे। देखिए मैं 1-2 दिन के लिए नहीं हूँ यहाँ पे, मैं आने वाले काफी सालों के लिए यहाँ पे हूँ। ये ऑपरेशन के साथ आपका मेरा साथ और काम खत्म हो जाएगा। काम ऐसा करें कि आप भी बोले कि हाँ अभी किसी बंदे।
So what is he telling them? He's telling them, I am running, that we, the military intelligence of India, are running a terror network, not here, we are running it from Lahore to Baluchistan, all over Pakistan. He's telling him that we are here since years and we are going to be here for years.
You also showed a video of Indian intelligence allegedly discussing transferring Indian money to Baluchistan. Let me respond. This is rubbish. I have 2 points for international media. If you carefully look at those videos, they are discussing transferring just 10,000 rupees initially and later 3 to 4 lakhs rupees. The point is 10,000 rupees is just about $110 or 100 euros, and 3 to 4 lakh Indian rupees is just around $3,000 to $4,000. And that too, the discussion revolves around transferring it in parts over several minutes. Do you guys have any human values? Who's risking their lives over just $3 to $4,000? Secondly, would an intelligent group spend so much time trying to explain something this trivial? I'm honestly surprised the Pakistan army didn't release the full conversation, or is it that your satellite can only track this much? And later, you smartly claim India invests billions of rupees in counter-terrorism. Do you guys even understand how much efforts takes to earn billions? And I want to draw everyone's attention to the fact that Pakistan itself has admitted to 3,700 terrorist attacks since January 2024. My question is, are you guys really this incompetent? Or is the law and order situation in your country just that broken? If that's the case, I genuinely urge the world to take away or safeguard Pakistan's nuclear arsenal. Moreover, you claim your army has killed 1,666 terrorists. Did they come from India? From Afghanistan? Or are you calling your own people terrorists just because they don't obey your army's order? You could also have talked about that openly to the international media. You've also accused the Indian army of unnecessarily entering homes in Jammu and Kashmir and said that Hindus are beating Muslims in India and that minorities are unsafe. This is a subject very close to my heart, so let me respond with data and facts available to the world. First, who are you to judge who is secure and who is not? You have no right to comment on India's internal matters when you are the biggest threat to our security. And I say this because you've gone to war with India 4 to 5 times since 1947. Second, with due respect, Muslims who wanted to leave India already did so 78 years ago. India will never break apart over Hindu Muslim issues again, mark my words. About minorities, let me put forward the numbers. Back in 1947, Pakistan had 22% minorities. That figure has fallen to 3.6% by 2017. In contrast, India had around 13 to 14% minorities in 1947, which has grown to about 20% in 2017 2021. India is a secular and highly socially democratic country. Maybe you don't even understand what that means. If you want to know, visit India next time, whenever our government grants you a visa. Please do your own Google search. Third, regarding the people of Jammu and Kashmir, we may not be a rich country, but we are far better off than you when it comes to GDP, per capita income, infrastructure, and many other areas. My advice to the Pakistani government and army: fix your own house first, then think about anything else. Also, you made a nearly 2 hour long video, most of which was full of irrelevant or useless information. At this point, I'll just say I'm a common citizen of India who has rarely made any videos, and I simply don't have time for this nonsense. But I want to address one thing. You laughed and said your drone, the BL-15, wasn't shot down by the Indian Army and that we are spreading rumors. Well, first of all, you guys don't even manufacture advanced weapons. You just use them and then brag like you're so proud. India, on the other hand, manufactures at least half of its advanced military equipment domestically. So stop acting like you invented Google when you're just searching on it. I have no words for this. Let me share two quick thoughts. One, Indian officials haven't confirmed anything yet, so don't jump to conclusions. Two, and even if they do, understand this was part of war strategy. Every country does it. So I don't understand. Have you completely lost your mind, or are you still holding on to a little bit of it? Finally, I just want to say the world is progressing rapidly, even Africa is moving forward. When I look at Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, and China, home to nearly 50% of the world's population, it's clear we still lag behind while the rest of the world makes up the other 50%. We have to upgrade our citizens. China has already done it. Their per capita income is over 10,000 US dollars, roughly 30 to 40 lakh Pakistani rupees. So it's only India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh that are behind. We need to move faster for the sake of our people. And finally, I want to express, beyond words, my love and gratitude for my country, India. Whatever I am today, the ability to think freely, contribute to society, and dream bigger is because of India. India has invested in its people with heart and hope. I offer my deepest thanks to both the current and previous governments of India. Thank you